we're just gonna get straight into this. I know this is gonna be so different, but this is the mod pack start of Rogue Adventures and Dungeons. And mind you, this is really cool. This is amazing. Way better than R.L. Craft. R.L. Craft failed, and I will clearly say and show why later. Here's a quick recap of what I did in the beginning. Found a wizard. He's pretty cool. Got a bunch of items. Look at all that. Coconuts and apples. I got a wizard's wand because I chose the wizard's class, because there's class types in this game. And thanks to the class types, I clearly chose wizard. It is really cool. Everything has a quest. Collected a lot of things. Got a lot of items. That's how I got most of my money, experience, and items. And there we are. That's the recap. I got all the boring bits out of the way. Also, when it gave me my kit, it gave me about 1 billion duplicates. So, I mean, more wands, more clothes. That's pretty cool. I also got a dog. That's neat. And I'm off to go find a place to build my house. After I make a waypoint to wizard, which would be now or later, you know, I'll take my time. Don't want to lose track of where this man is, because he is the ticket to getting my upgrades, to fixing my wand. Because you can level up the wands in this and get some really powerful and cool spells. But we're going to save that for a later time. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Just enjoy this. And oh, whoa, what happened? I guess we're at the house. Thanks to a little bit of corruption, we didn't get to see me build my instant house, which was the blueprint that was in my hotbar. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at the wonderfulness. Chest, even a full-on mine shaft, which is pre-built. And any items dug out by that mine shaft gets filtered into the chest it will place at the bottom, as you will soon see. Also got a lot of items. Started organizing. I mean, that's a lot of room. But mind you, this was all pre-built from a blueprint. I didn't touch a single block to make this. It's amazing. So much help. I need to figure out how to get more of these. The dream. A mobile house. Now we descend into our newfound home after I get unstuck. First collect this, which is new to me. Very new. Because it's a clump. It's a turd. You have a mix of coal and iron. You put it in the crafting menu to get the coal. Or you put it in the furnace and you can get iron. There's many different types of clumps. You got iron redstone, you got redstone lapis, diamond emerald, you name it. And there's so much ore. This is a miner's dream. Which I wish the miner's dream was in this game, which was an item that would just terraform this whole area. Now, as you see, collected all the blocks. We got quartz, we got whatever crystallized obsidian is, and a lot of random stuff. You know, it's pretty neat. Pretty good chest. And then we start our mining adventure, which didn't take long to find something really cool. Look at this. Ore. Already. And it would take years for me to find. Stupid enough to mine it, but, you know, you gotta learn. Stone isn't really good for most things. But we're gonna find iron really soon, as in now. Like, I only dug a couple blocks. Look at all this. Amethyst, redstone, cinnabar. I don't even know what half of this stuff does. And yet, here we are. It's so good. Like I said, miner's heaven. Mwah. Beautiful. Delicioso. Okay, I'ma stop. And now we see ourselves back in the house, which I'm cooking up all my delicious ore. Mind you, I made sure to cut out most of it because it was just me mining, getting all the ore types, exploring like 5 blocks, and come back up because, you know, kind of need an iron pickaxe to get anything cool. Started organizing my chest too, which I also cut out most of it. A lot of this in the beginning isn't really that interesting or important, so it all go down the trash. And it saves me and you a lot of time, because I am cutting this down as short as I can, but to keep a little bit of good content in, to show, I guess, some sort of like chronological order. Don't want to just cut out a huge chunk. It needs to show a little bit. And here we are, getting done with most of the organization. Gonna make our tools, you know, the normal Minecraft stuff. The vanilla, but who does that here? Past vanilla, you're in the territory for the most absurd horrors. I also thought I could make a saber, but that pack isn't in this game. Not in this mod. But it's alright, there's a lot of cool things to find. And I mean a lot. Oh, the plans, the ideas. We're gonna have so many end goals. You're gonna love it. Our first end goal is to level up our Wizard's Wand, of course. And that's gonna be a while, I learned. To get it to level up, we need to find the correct wizard. Or get lucky with a book. Which, I'm not lucky on either of those. So, the wand will have to wait. I just want to go pew pew and make fireballs go boom. But that dream will stay as a fantasy. We head back down into the depths. I fired a couple things I think I was trying to be interesting and unbored. But yes, we mine a bit more after I set something in the furnace. Get a couple ores. Don't worry, I didn't show you all of it, just show you a little bit of me at least collecting it and being dumb, because misclicked, picked up the stuff, and boom, gold back down, and I confused myself. I think I jump scared myself as well. Oh, my very big brain. It's really big, really. I promise you, it's a massive brain. We now see ourselves mining, and boom! Just a big old ravine. Why not? Lucky spot. Not even planned at all. I just wanted to live out on the sandy beaches. But, like, there's a whole freaking ravine down here. Isn't that great? Lots of things to pick up and explore. And a lot of danger, which I'm about to learn really fast. See that spawner over there? Yeah, I thought I could just put some torches and block it up and be safe. There's some loot here to get, but then, boom! Just everything! It doesn't waste any time, it just spawns it all. I instantly started running away. Ain't no way I'm dealing with some flesh bags and a witch. Luckily, they're really stupid and walked in the fire. And I have a magic wand because I'm smart. I chose wizard. So I just started pew-pewing at them, for the most part. Which would not take damage from it, so after a while, which, by the way, spent 2 minutes just shooting at the witch thinking it would kill it. Just goes to show my big brain. Soon after, I got really annoyed and just went full in on the witch. That witch from eBay is going down. It poisoned me though. It had a last stand. And it almost took me down. I hate witches for this exact reason. No milk, thought I was gonna die. Danger at every corner. And I still was just not scared. This mod pack in no way is as hard as the last one. I survived way more than I would in it. But it's also difficult in its own ways still. Though difficult, way more fun for me and a whole lot more items. There is like 100, 300 lists of items. It's so good. Plus, first time having a minimap. Also very helpful. Love it. Marvelous. Way better to know where you're going and why you're going. How you're going doesn't matter, as long as you do it. Started breaking these chests. Stupid enough to break that. It said dangerous chest. And then I'm just automatically running for my life. 2 hearts, TNT, creepers, vindicators, the lava, and I made it alive. That is my luck. I'm so good. Dun-dun-dun-dun, add the action music. Make it all cool and stuff. You know, explosions and yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. after a bit of smelting and organizing and, you know, getting my sanity back, I went back in. Very much worth it, as that pot or urn gave me a whole enchanted golden apple, which I didn't know we can make. Since it is in a later date of Minecraft, we just need blocks of gold and an apple, and boom, God apple. This is so good. Oh, I love this loot. Started getting some more mine. Like, look at all this. And look at this. Your fingers tingle strangely as you handle the crystal. What does that mean? Maybe some rest will help clear your head. It didn't. I mean, it probably did. I don't know. Look at all this. This is a miner's dream, like I said last time. I couldn't help myself. There's so much to collect. Over half of my time in the start of this world is just mining. It's a wonderful feeling. Like, every inch, every corner and niche and nick is just something to find. And it's that satisfaction. Especially when you're too weak to go out in the world and go boom and make things die. So your second best bet is to stay in the caves and to find cool things. And who doesn't like finding cool things? I sure do. Oh yeah, don't mind me right here. I was just testing out and figuring out the buttons for the grapple hook. Yeah, I forgot to mention and forgot to even remember myself that I had a grapple hook. Got it from one of the quests from the beginning of the game. When you start the world, you choose a torch launcher, a grapple hook, or some other thing I forgot. And I chose the grapple hook. Torch launcher probably would have been better, more practical. So, anyways, collected more bean crystals. I'm just calling them bean crystals. Started getting more things, you know, the usual. Almost always keep getting my dog hurt, which I feel bad. Can't kill creepers when they're about to explode either, so that's stupid. Oh, the abuse. I hope PETA doesn't exist in this game. That wouldn't really go too well on my record. You know the deal, mined a couple things, smelt some ores, the usual. I thought about keeping some of it in, but really, there's not much to talk about. There's nothing cool to see, it's just a man mining. Might just make a whole segment with some nice music, as long as it's like calm and endearing. But otherwise, there's not a lot to see. Though something interesting happened here, or around here. So, as I was mining, this golem, or whatever, just comes out of nowhere and falls straight down. Or just swims in the lava, and look at him. He's just chilling. He doesn't burn because he's stone. I thought I was done for. He seemed very strong, yet he was just a big old stone baby. Never got to collect anything. He burnt. That was that. It was really nothing much. It was definitely interesting though, seeing as how it's a little golem. Would not die to my sword because stone, but it did die to my spear. No, magic missile. My, crystallized bullets. You know, the danger stick. The magic danger stick. There we go. I love my magic danger stick. And look at all that. All that loot. Shiny. Beautiful. This is why I love mining. And cut out all the bits. Went to the top to my house. Started organizing. Like, look at my loot chest. My important, shiny, cool items chest. Doesn't it just look amazing? I don't even know what half this stuff does, and yet I want it. Oh, when it comes to items, I am a hoarder. Massive one. Hard to throw away anything, because you don't know when it's useful. Now, one thing I will tell you that is useful, and will always be useful, is the crystals you will find. And the gold. Lots of gold. Gold coins, and especially the ore. You're going to need a lot of it for the wizardry and witchcraft, along with many contraptions. Mind you, I'm going to automate a lot of things. And, yeah, that's about it, really. Crystals and gold. Most important thing you ever want. Which you can get crystals from mining, but there's a way easier way. And it is by, get this, plants. Yes, so if you find crystal flowers, just get all of them. It doesn't matter if it's a beginning or late game. Just get them, put them in your inventory, in your crafting menu. Crystals, right there. It's so good to get them early game. Only reason I thought of doing that before is thanks to watching this mod, or at least part of it, with the favorite YouTuber of mine, which also got me into the game in general. So it works out. Though, that and the wizard stuff is the best I remember. The rest is a lost cause. And my organizing is on fleek, along with my confusion. Just never understand. A lot of the time up here, though, will be me going for quests. So making all these random tools with just me going for quest items. Getting that resource, getting them chests. Some of the quests give loot boxes. And some of them can give rare loot boxes. So trying to get all the loot boxes early game is just as good. And I love randomized loot. Speaking of randomized loot, we have chance cubes. They can randomly spawn, drop, or you can craft them, I believe. And what chance cubes are is just a way more random and destructive lucky block. It is a 6-sided die block, and anything can happen. For my 3 tests I made in my creative world to test it out, I got Enderman, flying bats with TNT, and about a zombie horde. So yeah, don't open those near your house. I mean, you would think that'd be obvious, but don't. And if you haven't noticed, that chest doesn't make a sound. I got that from a loot box. Slightly larger chest. Not the space-wise, but it makes it look fat. That's the only thing about it, and it has no animation. What we're making here is the start of something revolutionary. Once I figure it out. It is a computer chip, or a logic chip. As you can see, it takes 3 gold nuggets, 2 cobblestone, and 1 redstone. With that, we make the airship crafting table, or the airship table, or whatever you want to call it. Yes, we will fly. That's why I'm spending a lot of my time in the mines. We can get ourselves in the air, have a mobile base. How awesome would that be? You can lob bombs from it. Now we're going to see ourselves in the water. There's a pirate ship over there, and I want to loot it. But first, I want to check out what this book was. As we can see, I had the strangest dream last night. In the dream, I took 3 of those strange crystals I've been finding and ground with a handful of redstone in a bowl using a piece of flint. The crystals had to be of different types, but if I did it properly, then the result was a strange glowing dust. See, I read all this and thought, hey, that's pretty neat. Just threw the book away. You can read the rest if you want. Do not worry, for I have skipped most of the boring journey. There's a lot of barrels. The barrels have loot, or apparently chickens. Don't know what they're storing chickens in barrels for, but that seems kind of suspicious. Kind of weird, but we don't question it. They're kind of dead. Now, this is, I'm gonna guess, the captain's quarters. There's a couple spawners behind the bookcases. There's also golden blocks, but I want to guarantee my safety first. Got my knowledge up. See the gold, we're gonna collect that as well. That buttery goodness. In block form, which is 9 ingots each. Yes, I know, shocking. I know everybody knows that already. The big deal is the chest. The first one is already amazing. A bunch of scrolls, enchantments, items, rings. And the second one just had as much as the first. And also a pumpkin with thorns 4 and binding. The helmet I just put on, by the way, gave stealth, luck, speed, and something else I forgot. Look at that. Our rings are being collected. This is so cool. We're going to get kitted up in no time. And all these neat, nifty scrolls and stuff. I would show me poking and prodding at the zombies down below, but I didn't want to show too much of it. Really, it was me being stupid, thinking I could kill it. A couple swings here and there. I didn't know they added the legendary type mobs in this game mode as well, because there's a very scary one down there. And plus, this one lobbed a bomb at me. So I already knew I was in for a treat. Poked at him more after getting cool looking pants, trying to figure out how to sort my inventory, and decided, yeah, no, I think I had enough. After I wanted to try my boomerang some more, because it has to have some sort of use. It's interesting, though the most basic boomerang doesn't really do much. The best final tier of one, though, you can pick up items from far away. That's pretty nifty. Wasn't that relaxing? Just a bit of organizing, collected a couple of achievements, got some loot, XP, gold. The gold coins, mind you, there's a shop when accessing your quest, which is up at the very top. It's amazing! I would gladly show more in the next video. But for now, I hope you all have a great day. Sorry for the change of pace. Hope this series kicks off because I'm having a blast. Peace out. Let's go straight. Fusion!